Mumbai, the city of dreams, the city of commerce, of glitz, glam, and growth. And the city of crowd and clutter. Mumbai, the commercial capital of India, is one of the most eclectic cities in the world, having seen rapid growth in all fields. But Mumbai's quest for growth has come at the cost of unique spaces and vast greenery. Hence, India's #1 real estate developer, Lodha Group, has taken it upon itself to create unique living spaces in the city. The Lodha Place, home to the World Towers in Upper Worli, is one such glorious example. A magnificent address that boasts the world's tallest residential tower. This 17-acre estate in the heart of Mumbai is the epitome of uber-luxe lifestyle, while giving back to the city's cultural and social fabric. The Lodha Place Park, a vast 2-acre gift of gratitude to this great city from the Lodha Group.
We had to do a public park that obviously was not going to be so large in scale, but was going to be certainly very large in its content. We wanted to pay a tribute to the textile mills and the fact that once this was the Manchester of India, and then to build many other stories. This gate here sort of writes the name of all the mills, or the big mills at least, that Bombay had. And inside you'll begin to see a map, which is a sort of idealized map of Bombay with the railway lines marked. And you can begin to correlate the numbers of, of the mills. So if you see New Islam here and a number 16, you can go there and locate where that mill is on that map. So you have this deck that we are standing on, which is fairly sort of elevated. It's perforated on purpose so that the sense of the green can be seen through it as it starts appearing itself. And then on the other side, of course, you have this whole berm that is there, which will become nice grass, and all these bamboos will grow up and cover that wall. And then you can go and sleep on that mound also in the afternoon. What we have right at the beginning there is a braille wall, and it's got a braille key.
Oh yes.
It tells you what letters mean, what numbers mean, what punctuations mean.
And then
you can begin to go learn from there and then try and read all of this, which actually is the same narrative of the park, told in braille. And this one tells a story when you can see that whole curve. It's reminiscent of the arc of the Marine Drive. And the trees, so if you've seen archival pictures of Marine Drive, you will see Marine Drive without the hustle and bustle that you see today. And this flooring that you see there, if you've seen container yards, and you look at container yards from the top, you just see these colored container boxes placed stacked one on top of each other. And then you can see these boats, benches, which are and you'll find 7 of them. And each one of them tells sort of a tribute to the 7 islands of Bombay. And then there's a little story of the swings. So you can see between the trees, these 2 poles and and these are these old world swings. They are not your fancy swings. They are a simple plank and ropes there, almost to remember your childhood. You will see flowers, a carpet of flowers that will run through the entire park to tell the story of the Dadar flower market. So the story about these benches actually is quite interesting. If you see in the old ferries that they had in Bombay, and these benches allowed people to sit in the direction that they wanted to, at times to sit in a manner in which they could make a group, at times always to sort of look at the idea of the water, and then they could decide which way they wanted to sit, and they just had to move the back of the bench and decide which way they wanted to sit and what they wanted to see. This part here is the narrative of the Oval Maidan. So what you really begin to see is that it's sort of an ellipse, and there's a walkway that spirals all the way. So if you follow this walkway, it'll kind of finally lead you up right on the top. So, what you can see in front is one of, I think, one of the best fountains that you'll ever see. People of Bombay, when they come to the park, I thought it would be nice for them to have a little gallery to see what really is a fantastic display of water. So they could come to the park, they could come up to this place, they could stand for a little while, look at this fountain and enjoy it.
This splendid new landmark of Mumbai, the Lodha Place Park, is now complete and open to the people of Mumbai.
I can only say that I think people in Bombay hopefully should enjoy this, and hopefully should come here very often. Nothing will give us greater pleasure than to see all of Bombay coming and making this one of the places that they love, and I think that's what we all hope for.